Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Devo Vibe, and I'm here to talk about a new comic book. Well, not so new. Well, let's just say that this is a return. We're talking about I Hate Fairyland. Yes, it's back. The crazy green haired locked girl who went to Fairyland is back. That Scotty Young said he was going to be bringing back I Hate Fairyland, and he came collect. Because honestly, I have been looking into what Scotty Young has been doing lately, and it has been chef's kiss. It was, I think, I Hate Fairyland versus the artist. There was like I Hate Fairyland versus Image Comics, or it was called it was called I Hate Image Comics, and then there was Fluff Off, and it was literally Gertrude having to find the author. But this right here, this is how you bring back a series properly in the same format that you left it in, but have better artwork. Like, definitely. This right here, I Hate Fairyland. Number one. The summary of it is Gertrude is having a hard time finding a job. Because we all know Gertrude. If you have watched a video and saw Gertrude's life through just the first volume alone, she has a hard time getting work. She has a hard time keeping a job, and she has a hard ass attitude. Like, she is violent as hell. But the thing is, this is the real world. Because in Fairyland, she was the toughest SOB. She was literally a conqueror. She was literally the baddest mofo that you would never want to meet in a dark alley. She was bad. And honestly, it's so bad to see how bad she is, because she would literally go toe to toe with someone and say, yeah, I am fluffing Gertrude and I will beat your skull in. Like, she is bad. Like, people don't know how bad she is. She will literally take over Fairyland just to basically suck at it, but also blow up the castle altogether. She is so bad that she would start more problems than solve them. Like, it's bad how bad she is at basically being the worst anti hero possible. And that is saying a lot. Because I've seen a lot of bad anti heroes, but she takes the cake. Gertrude is a badass as hell. But the thing about this story is, we're not sugarcoating her story. We're not basically making her to be the best person. We're not trying to make her seem like she is the most phenomenal person. She is literally stuck in limbo. She's literally on the edge of insanity at this point. Because Scotty Young said it himself at the end of the first book, in the first full complete series, that he did not want Gertrude to have the best ending. He felt that Gertrude should not have a good ending. And he really brought back, he really came collect with this, because Gertrude, when we first see her, she literally is having the worst time when it comes to her job. She's literally delusional. She's a narcissist in a way, but at the same time, she is just whacked out. Like, she's been in Fairyland for far too long, because if I'm correct, she has been in Fairyland for literally about 20 years. Because if I'm correct, she was like 10 years old, 9 years old when she went in there, and now she's literally in her 30s. So, yeah, Gertrude is literally whacked out of her mind, because if she is right now in her 30s and she's basically dealing with the after effects of basically being in Fairyland for far too long and now going into the work world, yeah, she's screwed. She literally doesn't have her mom. She doesn't have her father. Like, everybody's gone. Like, everybody thinks that she dead. So yeah, basically she is on her own trying to work a 9 to 5 job. She literally sucked as somebody that works in the food industry. She sucked at literally working in the transportation industry. She sucked at literally doing any other job. And then when all hope was lost and she basically tried to go to a bar, she got into a bar fight. Normally, I would figure that she would basically beat the hell out of that person who tried to fight with her. But yeah, this isn't Fairyland. She basically had a full on enhancement. Like her physical strength or everything of her abilities were basically up high. She was literally on a different level. She was a boss. But now that she's in the human world, all of that is literally gone. And all of her attributes gone. Like literally, she was fast, she was strong, she was nimble, she was quick. She was literally that type of person that you would not want to get into a fight with. And honestly, it's crazy to say and crazy to see, but Gertrude kind of got weak. Like, but at the same time, looking back at it, her diet was literally eating sugar and killing anything that moved. So yeah, she don't get to do that no more. Like the only thing she can do is literally think about killing people in her head. That's it. And honestly, it's sad to see that she got beat down so badly, but at the same time, it's good to see that she is trying to really get her life in order. But at the same time, this is Gertrude. So it's not going to be that easy. Like, literally, she's the worst worker. Like, I've seen bad workers who get drunk or get high or this, that, and the third. No, she's literally a walking time bomb waiting to explode, or just a walking self destruction button that just blows up the full course, like a full round circle of America. Like the whole state of America literally is gone because of Gertrude, of how bad of a worker she is. Because if she went anywhere around the United States, she would suck at it. Like her work life levels is just bad. She can't take orders. She will never take orders from anyone. She is basically ignorant. She's basically bossy. She's disrespectful. She is annoying. She's literally all these things just rolled into one adult. And now she's literally going to be put back into Fairyland by some guy that literally has all this money, all this power. And Gertrude did do some wisecracks. She did basically get a little bit of chuckles out of me. I'm not going to lie about that wisecrack about him basically wanting her, quote, quote. But definitely, the story goes good for the start. The artwork, great. The story so far, good. But I just can't wait for the next. The next chapter has to basically bring her back to Fairyland. There has to be a way to bring her back because a character that I don't know the name of, he's literally a rat that basically has like the anthropomorphic levels to him. Like he's basically saying that I know this girl. She is the most dominant, fluffing being in the world. I know. Like she literally gave me some Alice in Wonderland movie vibes because right here he was basically saying that I know her. Like I know my Alice. Like type levels where I know this girl. She is someone special. She is the most dangerous person that I know. She can help us. Like it gave those type of vibes where this girl, she definitely is going to be a problem again. But the thing is, they're not bringing her back as a little girl, which is a good thing in my opinion. Because if you just bring her back as a little girl, it's like, what was really the point of basically taking her out of Fairyland? But at the same time, this is what she wanted all along. But at the same time, I would rather see her as an adult going to Fairyland and doing what she needs to do. But this time, she don't have the protection spell over her. So now the visitor's spell that is going to be placed on the kid is not going to be on her. It's going to be on the child, not her. So now she is literally someone that knows Fairyland from head to toe, and she can basically be the most dominant person possible that can literally take over Fairyland. But now she's an adult. She knows what to do. Because before, she was a child with an adult's brain, but she basically only had one thought in mind: getting home. But now that she's been home, now that she knows the harsh reality of, well, the real world, she now has the chance to go back and do what she truly needs to do: conquer. So definitely, if you are looking for a good story, I definitely recommend starting up I Hate Fairyland, the original one, and then going with this one. Because definitely the story was great. I loved reading it. It was not that much. It was only $3.99 here in the United States. If you are in somewhere else, then definitely I still recommend getting it. So yeah, good. I'm giving it a 7 out of 10, like for right now, because I need to read the whole thing. I need to read every single chapter, because right now this is going in the right path. Okay, scratch that. I'm going at 8 out of 10, because this is a perfect way to start off the series back up, and also it's a great way to bring fans back in fold, because right here, this right here, I Hate Fairyland, or should I just say I Hate Fairyland 2, is going to be a wild ride, and I can't wait to read every single chapter with a lot of you or by myself. Either way, this story is good. So with that being said, check it out. Check out Scotty Young as well, because he is a great artist on Instagram, and he even got a format, I think, that I have been reading some of his other works on. But definitely check him out and know that I Hate Fairyland is definitely a well-read read.